while we're waiting for our food to arrive, we're just chilling on this beautiful spring day at one of Rodi's favourite cafes where he's the local celebrity.
No. This is Indigo at Double Bay, quite known for really good food and beautiful atmosphere.
Hair and makeup's not ready yet, everyone.
Yeah.
Dr. Marcus, chiropractor just across the road, always wearing pants tighter than your ex-girlfriend's. My man Rodi here, we love Double Bay celebrity here.
He is, isn't he?
On my life, I aspire to get to this man's level in every aspect of my life. Business, relationships, looks. Right? He didn't pay me to say this either.
You're making him blush.
I can't afford this. I can't afford too much.
Anytime.
Thanks,
all
man.
right? Yeah, I'm over here. All right, see you guys.
And today's topic will be...
So we'll be touching on something that's a recent change that's come on Instagram, where the number of likes is not visible anymore. So I think that happened, about like a month or two ago?
Yeah.
Initially I was like, oh, that's like a little bit odd because when you all have certain businesses on Instagram and you're like boosting or sponsoring like certain posts, and and then I guess certain viewers can't like see that. It just kind of took me a minute to be like, oh, like I don't know how I feel about it, but I think now I've kind of gotten used to it, and number of likes are only visible to the account holder. I actually feel pretty good things. People are engaging more with the content rather than seeing the number of likes and making a judgment based on that. What are your sort of thoughts on that?
Well, obviously, because of my industry, cosmetic and beauty, that plays a big part of getting influencers, models, for them to come and actually do treatments at our place, and also and show the world what they're doing. The likes were a massive contributor initially. But personally, I actually like the fact that they're becoming more engaging. Because now they're doing more stories, more comments, and replying back. So I don't know, has this forced the influencer to actually engage more?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, you're right. Actually, before I think the lack of engagement, they're kind of just riding on their
the likes,
the likes and whatnot. But now they're actually having to interact with the users and things like that. So
I personally, from what I sort of have experienced over the years, bringing influencers in, models, celebrities, the likes were awesome. But likes are just likes if people aren't engaging. So personally, I prefer the engaging side of things, because now they'll actually ask questions about the treatments. It's not just numbers anymore. So at first glance, you don't know how many people have liked or have not liked.
Yeah, exactly. And have you seen, has it impacted like your specific business?
So our industry, along with other industries, runs on social media. So people want to see what kind of treatments people are doing, what celebrities are doing, what influencers are doing. So the views are still the same. People are still viewing what they're viewing. It's just the influencers are not. You can't visibly see you personally looking at their page how many likes they've had. Unless they see personally how much they've had. So
that's right.
It doesn't really change from us. It's more for them, really.
But for your business, you said it's been a positive,
well, I think it's more positive because people are more engaging. The influencers are more, I think. So the actual models and influencers themselves have become more engaging to actually reply back. Because they want to have comments, they want people to. Then because the likes isn't anything to brag about anymore. Because that was their main thing.
That's right. This many likes my photo, and I feel like they're putting more effort into their content and caption, thinking about the captions a little bit more, as opposed to just posting a photo, like a hot photo, and relying on people just to be like liking that kind of
So it's probably stimulated the way that we see and we view Instagram. So I think it's a good thing. Now, on another term or another sort of topic, for the person that was feeding off the individual I'm talking about, that was feeding off the likes and showing how many likes they have and all these things, is that has this impacted them? Because we know social media does affect, especially the new generation.
Yeah.
Where how many likes I can show to the world I have.
Totally.
And if they don't get enough likes, they actually pull the post down.
That's true.
So what happens now?
Yeah, that's very, very true actually. Because I teach a lot of obviously young, like, you know, girls, you know, from like high school all the way up to the university like level, and it's interesting to see like their mindset and their like, you know, reaction to social media. Like you have people on either end of the spectrum that live for the validation of like likes
that's what
and,
it
and
is,
social
validation.
you know what I mean? Like they need that. You
Yeah.
know, they need that. So I think, you know,
Thank you.
Cheers, our delicious indigo special juices have arrived. That is actually so delicious, so fresh. Oh my god. What's in here?
Beetroot, watermelon, I think apple. Another one more fruit, I can't taste it, but it's
So
nice.
I love watermelon, one of my favourite like
Very
fruit
nice.
juices. Yeah, so I think the young generation, they live for validation on like social media. I think that was one of the biggest contributors as to why Instagram are like trialing this here and taking away like the number of likes. You also have a younger daughter, and
Yes, I do.
you know, she's in high school now.
Yes, she's in year 8.
Yes. And so, how has her reaction been to the change on Instagram?
Look, the good thing is I had her at a young age, which means I can still relate to her.
Yeah.
And I'm in the industry which really, she asks me for social media advice because that is how our whole business runs.
Yeah.
So in terms of initially, oh daddy, I've got 200 or 300 or 400 likes. I didn't get enough likes, should I pull this one down? That whole sort of style of way of talking, she's changed that. So I think it's more, oh look how many people commented on my picture, for instance, on my video.
Yeah.
So look, I don't think it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
But it certainly has put everyone on the same level field.
Yes.
Which is what I think Instagram was trying to achieve.
Yeah.
That, you know, whether you got 100 likes or he got 1,000 likes, it doesn't matter because no one can see that now.
Correct.
So it's more the engaging
With the content, whether you like it,
which
whether
I
it
think
speaks to you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's changed a lot, which may have calmed down, I think, the individual that was struggling with that initially.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So the young person that was saying, well, you know, I didn't get enough, I'm going to have to pull it down because everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Now that they can't see it, no one can see it except the individual. They're like, okay, it's fine.
And are you finding like the kind of post she's like doing now is a little bit different? Has that changed? Like the types of content she's posting now?
Yes and no. Like yes, meaning they want more people to comment now, to engage rather than just to flick past and like.
Yeah.
So yeah, but probably more. Yeah, probably more. Now it's chosen posts.
Yeah.
Specific to basically getting comments on now. So I think the next problem they're going to have is people getting comments, and how many comments do you get, or the kind of comment quality you get.
I think it's the quality of the comments. Like anyone can just kind of like put a random emoji, but if you can see if someone's like generally engaging with what you have to say.
Correct.
Like people can see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think overall, I think it's a positive change.
It wasn't like it only probably affected the influencer and the model that wanted to show how many likes they had.
And they were riding off that. I think
they were riding
too
everything
much.
off that. Yeah. For years they've been riding off it. So in terms of that, that's basically the effect. But general society, people that are, which is the greater public, I don't think it affected them as much. If anything, it's actually positively affected the individual because now you're on the same field as that model. Because,
exactly. Yeah, that's a very good point. I think it's great that you're such a positive role model, like for your daughter, and also a lot of your clients, as well. Like given the specific industry that you work in the beauty and cosmetics, a lot of people have this perception like, oh, that's feeds into
fake,
you're fake and superficial, and people's insecurities, and like this highlight that. But when people actually get to, I guess, know what your business is about and the way that you operate, the way you interact with your clients, it's not about that at all. If anything, like you accentuate like people's, I guess, like their strengths and their, the positive aspects about themselves, and make them feel good in a healthy, like positive way.
Look, in any industry or any field, over the top of anything becomes unhealthy.
Yeah.
But anything, for instance, even becoming fit, for instance, in the gym, overdoing it, saying I train 3 times a day, my friend, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
So, to where do you draw the line? So, we are the gatekeepers of protecting the individual from doing too much.
Yeah.
And this is sort of off topic, but going into more the treatments and things that they do, we're just trying to enhance and maintain what that person has.
Yes.
So going over the top, then obviously, you're going to cause yourself all heaps of problems, and that's where it looks fake, and that's where really the person has a problem, like they're sick.
Yeah.
They actually have a problem, and they need to be counselled by the correct injector, the correct clinic, to explain to them, well, look, you don't need any more than that in your lips.
Yeah.
You don't need any more than that in your cheeks. You don't need to do any more. Enough is enough. Like, you need to enhance what you have and keep it natural looking. Keep it beautiful looking. So in terms of going into that, that's another topic of depression and other things. But
but like I guess like that kind of correlates with the whole like validation of Instagram and whatnot. Like, people are so over obsessed with getting too much work done. But that's the one thing that I actually noticed about Revive Clinic's brand, that all your clients are not over the top. Like, they don't have that overly superficial look. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, you just maintain and accentuate what their like great features and things are already, which is amazing.
And that's the clients that we attract.
Yeah.
Where the person wants to enhance what they have, but not over the top.
Yeah.
The clients that that are doing what they're doing, they're going to go to an injector or a clinic that will listen to the way they want things to be done, though it might not be good for them.
Correct.
So they're not going to come to our clinic because we're going to advise them otherwise.
Because they're just doing, those other clinics are doing it for the bottom line. They're not looking out for the client's like best interest. It's about what they can get out of it.
It's the money. So,
correct. Of course, absolutely.
So I mean, that gives us a lot to think about also in terms of. Are we liable? Are we credible? Are we basically are we leading the people in whichever industry that are in? Are we leading them in the correct way? Am I doing ethical things, or am I just doing it for the money? If it was just for the money, believe me, everyone would come in and you'd be upselling. But that's not what it is. That's not at all. It's more the visually trying to be presentable, trying to give that person to be happy about themselves. Because if you're happy the way you look, then your outlook and everything about what you do changes.
Yes.
It's not about the likes anymore on Instagram or on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it changes your perspective.
Inside out.
You're happy with yourself.
Yeah.
So that's our job. That's what we do. That's what we provide. If someone wants to go over the top, then we're going to have to talk them out of it.
Yes. I think people in certain industries or are working with like young, impressionable, vulnerable, like people that have responsibility to pave the right way for them and be like a certain role model. And you know what I mean?
Correct.
So
look, I think in terms of addressing Instagram and the changes that they've done, I think we've covered it.
Yeah,
but if anyone else wants, obviously, to go into more detail or specific topic, you're welcome to send us a message, and we're more than happy to address it at a later stage.
Absolutely. We'd love to chat with you, love to hear from you. So please like, comment and subscribe. And thanks so much for joining another episode of More Than One Opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.